Looking to adopt technology within your kitchen? Here's everything that you need to know about the different options that you have available and how you can customize it to your kitchen environment. Taking a look at this particular setup, at this prep station, you can see that we do have a wall available just on the backside. So in this instance, we actually chose a wall mount. As you can see, it's mounted to the wall on the backside there, and the screen connects just with 4 screws. It's a basic VESA mount. So you can see on the backside, we do have 4 screws that are inserted there. It is on an articulating arm, and the benefit of that is we can obviously push the screen away when we're not using it. However, we can also take it out during the times that we need to do any sort of meal prep. Benefit of the mount, obviously it's not taking up any of our counter space here, so we have all the space available to prep each of our food options. This one is a 22-inch screen. However, we do also provide a 15-inch screen, which is obviously a little bit smaller than the one here. And we also provide a 27-inch screen that's a little bit larger and comes with a backpack that you would just mount on the very back of the screen. In this example, we have a bit more of a tailored solution based on our specific prep area. So as you can see, this is actually our hot production line. On the screen itself, you can see all the tickets that are coming into our community on the back end that need to be plated to go out to our residents. So for this type of a setup, we actually do have a mount coming off of our shelf. It uses a C-clamp to mount onto the side of our shelf here. And it also does have that articulating arm. And one of the key benefits of the articulating arm is not only can we shift it left and right, but we can also shift it up and down, and we can also tilt the screen. So depending on which staff member is using the screen at the time of service, you can adjust it so that it's a perfect and clear view for each of the staff members, no matter how tall they are. With this, we also have our printer linked. Now, the benefit of that is obviously as we are bumping each one of our tickets, we do want to print out an example ticket to provide with that specific plate so the staff members who are serving the residents know exactly which resident that meal is going to. Another mount that we have available for this particular setup would be something like a ceiling mount. So instead of mounting to the side of the shelving unit like we currently have here, we can have a post coming down from the ceiling that would display the screen right in front of us, depending on what height you want to go with. Once again, it's not going to interfere with any of our prep space, but the key difference between this particular mount and the ceiling mount is the ceiling mount only has the capability to swivel, whereas this one, once again, has the ability to be shifted up or down, as well as tilted. So no matter which staff member is using the screen, they always get a clear view at the tickets that are coming in. In this example, we're going to take an already existing prep station and pretend we're implementing one of our touchscreen devices. As you can see, we have a great amount of table space, but we don't have any shelves to use any of our shelving mounts that we talked about in our last video. Alternatively, we're pretty centralized within the kitchen, so there's no walls to mount off either. However, we do offer a pole mount as well. So that would be what we would use in this particular situation. As you can see, we just mount to this pole here, and it does have that articulating arm so we can adjust the screen, pull it out during meal prep times, push it off to the side when it's not in use. Another great thing is, because of the fact we have so much table space here, we can also multi-purpose the monitor, meaning we use one monitor to not only be providing all the information we need for one of our prep stations, but we could flip it around to the other side and have a completely different prep station on the other side that could be utilized when this particular area is not being used. So that's one of the huge benefits about our pole mount, and as you can see, it would mount to any size pole that you have within your kitchen environment. Now that you know a little bit more about the hardware options available to you, we always recommend getting a hardware assessment so one of our team members can point out how we can customize our solution to fit your specific kitchen environment.